Taurus. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and this is a Zodiac series with a moon-driven timing card. It's about opening to your intuition through a challenge or an opportunity that will bring a new inspiration to make better art. There's no dates on these readings. They are meant to inspire at any given time. And so this reading is for the zodiac sign of Taurus, and the relating tarot card is the Hierophant. So you sit right here, and to your left is the Artist card. This is about being the vessel of creation and how to open to that knowledge that's available to you from Source. And on the right side of you is the Well. And this is about the well of infinite inspiration. As long as you are seeking it, it will flow to you. So then we look to our four direction, and with that we use the cards of truth. They're going to give us the direction in which to find this intuition and to find the inspiration and how to use it. We are going to clarify with the Lenormand cards because they're so excellent at really kind of pointing to a person, place, or a thing, which is great because it's very clear. And so as far as timing, I have pulled a moon card for you, Taurus, and this is a new moon in Aquarius. So it's about bring love into the situation. So so let's start there and explore a little bit about the new moon in Aquarius. This is a card that comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently, on your own. But be loving, not too pragmatic. Time to be of the essence when this card comes up, because Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible in that new moon kind of way. It's fast energy, it's clean. Okay, so we know where we're headed, so let's get right into the cards of truth and how to tap into that, connect to that intuition that you need. And if I may just digress here a little bit with the Hierophant card, is all about finding your spiritual values with things, your beliefs, and it often encourages you to learn the fundamental principles from a trusted source. So going back to that grounded, earthy energy that is a Taurus, right? Because they're very grounded. In the relating tarot cards, they are the king of the earth element, so it would go right back to the King of Diamonds. And super earthy, super grounded, super diamondy, right? So, and they're also like they're very reliable and have great value in things, and they're always, in my opinion, delivering on all the key points. They're just, they're great. They're very solid individuals, the ones that I know, and I know quite a few. So let's get to the cards of truth and check out the direction for the Three of Diamonds. Now, the Three of Diamonds is about finding a value of something, of a person, a place, or a thing. It relates to temperance, so you're going to have to find the balance there. And it's also, the threes are about flying away from something. So, and a value, it's a changing your opinion, if you will. And it's also like working in any situation, but it can be touch and go and can often be, well, really stressful because the card really is, it's like you never have more than what you absolutely need. So it's always seeking something better, some better skills, some better value in something. And this can be all about making room for a new value, something that you want, letting something go in order to let something in that you value more. That is what the Three of Diamonds basically is about. So, and again, it's Earth energy and it's Mars energy. So it's an action-oriented, moving card. Yeah, okay. So we know we need to act and move in a grounded, value-seeking way in order to tap into that intuitive knowledge that Source wants to share with us. All right, so how are we going to do that? What's our clue? Well, with the Lenormand cards, we have the Cavalier, we have the Stars, and we have the Sun. I mean, this is just like this brilliant, bright star that literally says that it's all good. The Cavalier delivers good news. The Star is about receiving good news. The Sun is about having all of your energies and everything basically being kissed by the sun. Beautiful. So, okay, that's a very nice way to touch into your intuition. It's going to put you in a beautiful place. And what happens with this is when you go into the challenge or the opportunity, you come into the Four of Spades, which is a fabulous card to get here because the fours are all about stability and the spades are all about physical and mental challenges. It's all about you. It is you personally on a deep level. The fours are Mercury energy, so it's about communication, but not just with other people. It's about how you communicate with yourself, your intuition and your guidance, your inner voice, and connecting with that as well. Interestingly, the black suits relate to the Hierophant. Right? It's just, you gotta love it, right? Because how could it not, right, Taurus? I mean, this is you doubling down as a Taurus. And the Hierophant, which I love. It's stability, it's digging deep to find a remedy or a cure, a peace within. It's about having balance and symmetry. Yeah. It is about, what else can I say about it? It's fire energy in the cards of truth, which is different than the tarot. In the tarot, it's air energy. But in the cards of truth, it's fire energy. So you've got that heat, that's related to it, this need to move. And in a spread like this, it's about, and being a four, it's also about modestly connecting mentally or physically with a person, place, or thing for that remedy or cure. Yeah, so it's all good here. It's spiritual exploration. It's like and to do that as a Hierophant would do it with a grounded, really beautiful, safe place to spring from all of this intuition. So how are we going to use that? How are we going to use that as a challenge or an opportunity? It really looks like an opportunity, full force to me. And what it's saying is that what's going to happen with it when you do tap into that grounded remedy or cure. Of course, we're talking about your art and your ability to tap into the inspiration to create and make something even more better. It's like you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna find all the pieces of the puzzle. They're all gonna come together for you, and you're going to make the best art possible. And you're going to do that by letting something go in order to find a better value in something else, which is apparently going to happen pretty smoothly and pretty sweetly for you. I think the trick here is to do it quickly enough. You know, don't be so grounded and so plodding, if you will, plodding along to, you're going to have to move a little quicker. I'm trying to say, and that's okay, because I think it's going to come from another trusted source. We've got feminine energy here with the lady card. We've got a conversation happening over here with the birds, and we've got the clover in between. So you are going to get very lucky with a conversation with a trusted feminine friend. That is just so dear, isn't it? Beautifully done. And where is that going to take you on the road to inspiration? What's going to set this off? What's going to get you down that road? This is really lovely because you've got the Ace of Hearts. Aces, all the aces relate to sun. And the Ace of Hearts is a water energy. So we're going to, excuse me, look at this as the aces being what makes people innately, emotionally attracted to something. It's the birth of something desirable, and there's a lot of passion evolved around it. So whatever is going to come your way to get this final piece of your puzzle here to produce that art that is just going to be so meaningful for you is going to come here like a lightning bolt right to the heart. You are not going to miss it. Clearly, you are not going to miss it. This is a new beginning. It is a new emotional situation, a connection with people, places, and things that's going to impact you, according to what's happening over here. So it's a very good card to get here as your well of inspiration. I mean, what better place could an inspiration be coming from? It's really lovely. I'm really happy for you, Taurus. The interesting part about this, though, in the clarification, however, you get the fox and the coffin and the letter. So the fox is about being clever and cunning. And although it can mean that you could run into someone that is this, I think what in this reading, what it's saying, it's more directly relating to you and you being cunning and you being very clever in how you go about using this emotional, beautiful inspiration that's coming to you. You're coming from an incredibly grounded, beautiful place with all the tools you need in your toolbox to get there. The idea here is that you got to move quickly and you got to be grounded. So it's going to be working from that intuitive, emotional place. And the coffin is also about letting something go. So I think that's going to relate back to the diamond suit as far as how, and it's just like you're gonna pack, probably in this ideal is that there's going to be something that needs to be put away, and it's an ending, but it's not entirely bad. It is, it can be an ending to your fears, and um, well, yeah, it's I'm reading it now. It's about illness is known, sickness is near, fate has its own endings to fear. Fate has its own ending to fear. You lose your money, all's hopeless to you, and what is the saddest? Your courage fails too. So here's your head up, all right? Here's your heads up, Taurus. Do not let that happen. You're going to be faced with this idea that you're going to have to move quickly with, and it's not going to be an easy thing for you to complete. But, you know, it's that, what is it going to be? Is it going to feel worthy if it comes easy? So don't get too dragged down in that. You've got to be there for yourself in this, being very clever in how you talk to yourself with that remedy and a cure. You know, maybe go back to having that conversation with your friend when all of this starts coming down, when you start doubting what's happening. Because you've also got the letter here, and the letter is about receiving good news. So I think it's going to all end up all right. I mean, seriously, the only negative card in this entire spread is this coffin. And you can take that either way, being in the middle of this thing. It's like you've got to let something go in order to, maybe some preconceived idea. I guess I just keep coming back to that because of it being the remedy or a cure, that you're going to have to move pretty quickly to have that happen for you. And that's probably going to be outside your comfort zone, Taurus. I don't know, maybe. But it's worth it. It's worth it, buddy, because just look at that. It is a beautiful spread otherwise. So yes, be open to it. Receive all of those wonderful, lovely, intuitive bits that are coming your way. This will help you. Once you start down that path of letting go of something that you value to bring in something that's of more value to you, it's going to really shine for you. So maybe that will give you that foundation. Do a little talk amongst your friends or your very best friend. Yes, and get lucky with that conversation, because when you're feeling this is where I would go if this was my reading, Taurus. So I hope you resonate with this reading and get in touch with that big, beautiful, emotional breakthrough that's coming your way. Just a very lovely reading for you. Well, best of luck, and I hope this resonates. Thanks for watching, and happy creating.